Hi, welcome back. Yes, Layla Souls 3. But before I even start, I want to give a huge round of applause for those who have been watching my video, or videos, I should say. I'm sorry, the For Honor videos have been pretty much a complete crap out and washout. Putting in a huge shout out there for anybody who actually plays that For Honor. So I went and withdrawn from everything else. We'll start playing back into Dark Souls 3. However, I'd like to point out there are some things. Now, when you're watching my video, a lot of things that I do tolerate before I jump into Dark Souls 3 is putting it out there as a very nice and kind way of saying, don't talk about politics on my channel. Or don't talk about anything that's derogatory or bigotry. And my channel is made for the sole purpose of gaming. Now, funny thing is, just recently, which I'll jump off this whole thing about the topics of politics, because I don't want to talk about it. As you well know, past couple days I've been watching Castlevania, the Castlevania 3 Dracula's Curse, the Dracula X of Castlevania, and I noticed that there's a pattern. I guess rumor has it, for anything that's going on. So like I said, I'll jump into Dark Souls 3, but I want to talk about the Castlevania series. The rumor is that Castlevania, now it's a rumor, so I don't know if it's true, Castlevania is going to be remade for today's systems, the PS4 and the Xbox One, and possibly a new AMP version of it. However, from what I was told, in key features of this, or a couple of my friends told me, Konami is working on the project to bring back some of the classic Castlevania games, but remastered and better and more improved. I'm not sure exactly how this is all going to pan out, but we need to see exactly how this works out, because if it happens and they have a release date, I don't know when it is, but I would like to find out more and keep everybody posted on that release date. Some of you who are big familiar fans of the Castlevania series also know the Netflix shows. Well, apparently the Dark Souls series is now going to be considered an anime. I don't know who's making it, so don't even ask me. But for now, enough about the TV shows. Oh, Bruno, are you even going to come on at some point? You owe me something, buddy. Yes, Bruno, they are remaking the Castlevania series. They are. The classic NES is being remastered and reincorporated now for the actual PS4 and Xbox One. I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you when the release date was coming out. I wish I knew. But without further ado, hashtag, what in the heck? Well, it's nice to meet everybody, or one of my good viewers. Which eventually, Bruno, you still have some stuff to catch up on. Yes, as you can tell, I'm still at Philnor's Rest. And I always put my summon sign, huh? Ew, you got called in. Oh, that so sucks. It could be worse. It could be an F5. Whenever you're on, I mean, you haven't really been on for the past few days, or, you know, over like 19, 20 days. But, I'm just actually putting my summon sign down. Oh, and I did find out about the Castlevania remakes are coming out. They showed a preview of it. Yeah. Well, you know what? If they gave you a co-op, don't be so surprised. I mean, well, if you're pulling a double, I mean, shit. That's right. I've been taking a Dark Souls 3 hiatus for a while. I was actually playing some For Honor, and just fighting with the bots, not doing too much. So when are you going in? Oh, that's weird. I've never seen that before. Then again, I haven't played this in a long time. Or in a while. Oh, just to give you a heads up, though. You too. And I am going to be getting Bloodborne. Yes, I'm finally going to get Bloodborne all over again. Be safe. And don't be too much of a stranger, if you know what I mean. Clocking in. I get to go back to work anyway soon, but enough about that. Anyways, the reason why I did this as a hashtag is because, well, in my further ado absences, and my main problem I actually been having issues with has been pretty much coming up with new ideas. Yes, I am. It is true. I am getting Bloodborne. In the next few segments, you're going to see me back into playing it. Well, maybe from beginning again. But just trying to wait on it. Not doing too much. Taking a break from this For Honor robot stuff. But yes, where I am on my character, some of you people may or may not know, and some of you who have, my Pyromancer is pretty much strictly Pyromancer, but as you notice, I don't have the regular Estus Flask equipped. So what I've done is pretty much, I probably won't be running an Estus Flask as much. Well, being at the level I'm at now, at level 733, oops, I just hit the R2 button. As you all know, is being at that level now, I think the only time now I'm going to be using the Estus Flasks if and when I decide to do another new game. However, with that being said, I haven't really been broadcasting the Dark Souls series as much. And here I am just sitting here only because I just put my summon sign down. And why I'm at Filner's Rest? Well, question is why? And I'll give you an answer. The reason why I'm at Filner's Rest is because usually me fighting Slave Knight Gale happens to be, hands down, one of the best boss fights they ever made for this game. Without that being said, I'd rather fight Slave Knight Gale than fight Dark Gate of Madeira. I've had numerous problems with him in the past. I actually had to help a couple friends out. But normally now at this point, I don't really need very much to actually game. But I'm only doing this because right now I'm limited on my funds, and I have a few other games. I still have Killing Floor 2. However, I stopped broadcasting Killing Floor 2. In the next few segments, there's another on-air live, which I'm going to kind of wind back the time of Dark Souls 2. And to show you exactly how far I got in that. Unfortunately, at that point in time, I didn't buy it for the PS4. I actually bought it for one of the interesting generation versions of the 360. And I know some of you Sony fans out there are just like, well, what the fuck? Why do you have a 360 yet you have a PS4? The reason why, the PS4 has more better gameplay. I was a huge Xbox fan a long time ago, and now I'm just straight out Sony. I mean, I have a PS3 still, just kicking around somewhere. I mean, shit, I could pull my fucking my old PS3 out, but it doesn't do me any good now. Here it is, all covered in dust. And what happened to it, maybe one day I'll fix it, or I might have one of my friends fix it for me, because I was thinking about giving it to my cousin who doesn't have a PS3. The only thing I did to that was I swapped out the hard drive. It had a 120, I put a 250 in. Bought off eBay the hard drive because I was more of a music fan. I wanted music, MP3 files, download my music, and here I am now with a PS4. So I upgraded. Big deal. I still have my original 360, but back in the day when I lived in my old house, I had one TV, two systems. So if I got bored with my PS3, I'd switch over to my 360. Mind you, I was living in a different area at the time. And as plainly see, well, I'm in a better house, living in a better house and everything. But there's one thing I bet some of you old gamers would remember while are waiting for my summon sign to come up. This is something you need to look at. Back in the day, who does not remember the old door hangers back, like when they used to video game? Well, I found this one for many years, as you can tell, it broke. And I'm going to show you that this is one of the old gaming door hangers when you had the old Nintendos. And you can tell how faded that it says, "Please do not disturb." I've had this for so long. It was actually given to me as a Christmas... Actually, it was given to me as a Christmas gift one year. Because I was always big on the old Nintendo, the old NES games. And some of you gamers, some of the older veteran gamers would remember the old Nintendo systems. Pretty neat, huh? But, I don't have very much memorabilia left. Unfortunately, I don't really have very much of memorabilia at all. It's just like everything I've done or everything I've collected. Well, I mean, it's just a lot of stuff. But I was actually finally to see the final installment of Blood Wars from Underworld, which is really cool. But anyways, I'm just here televising and just putting it out there. I'm just showing you about a 20-minute clip, and my nose is itching. However, my channel, I should say, has more than just me playing Dark Souls 2 and me playing Killing Floor, or me doing, I did a couple videos of Grand Theft Auto, but they didn't work very well. And of course, everybody knows and remembers my little pound purry from the last video, which, like I said, survived 3 different modes. And then the other thing I am going to bring up to light while I still have about 4 minutes left, but you know, I'll tell you something though. This is the type of headset I actually bought. If I can get off my Chromebook. I bought this off Amazon. This is actually a, they call it a Be Excellent headset. It does work, but however, the controller I have, at some point I will buy a new controller so I can have the other sound into the other part of the ear muff. And I'll tell you something, for about 20 bucks off Amazon, good quality headset. It's actually wired, but it also has a USB setup, which is right there. And it's really good for gaming. Unfortunately, I didn't get a banana holder to put my headset on, so I'm kind of like avoiding the life hacks thing. Just kind of giving ideas. Normally today you would see me kind of like do something really fun and interesting while my character's parked, but that's not the point. I have some stuff, you know, it's kind of like old. I mean, some things that did survive, some that didn't, but you know what, the stuff I did have that survived, they're still here, and the ones that didn't, I just got rid of them. Believe it or not, I still have my original Nintendo. However, it's really not with me, to say, because it's actually in another state. I did have the original Battletoads. I know this is not really Dark Souls based related, but figured, you know, put out a video, show you my Dark Souls 3 Pyromancer just sitting here waiting to get summoned. Unfortunately, there's not really a whole hell of a lot going on. Just recently renewed I did some crazy stuff. Renewed my Game Informer subscription. Somehow I felt that, you know, it was something worth going on with. However, the only thing I have an issue now with Game Informer, I mean, the new Call of Duty, everybody knows, is coming out. Well, the World War II one. And that's pretty much it. I mean, I sometimes hesitant about renewing my Game Informer. I'm gonna leave it at that. But anyways, that's pretty much it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. There's nothing else I can really say about this. You know, I know this is what you're seeing. You thought, you know, today I was gonna actually game, but I will. In the next few more minutes, I will be out of Dark Souls 3 until the original cast of characters, my original cast of people come on. and you're gonna see another live broadcast. The people I normally run with right now, as you could tell, one of them who came on, Dark Hanos, which some of you have followed on Twitch. He's one of the people. He's one of my good friends who actually I actually game with. Him and Rescat. I can never get the gamer ID right, but yeah. At some point, you're going to be seeing whoever's left of the original cast will be together. I don't know when, or it might be just me and Dark Hanos doing another live feed together. Which, those are the fun times. Actually, I know for say that I give Dark Hanos more credit. One of the dearest and closest friends of mine who I will utterly game at any time or help him anywhere or anytime. But yeah, feel free to leave a comment, like, subscribe, and I know that my subscription base, my subscriber base is at a good minimal. But I just want to put it out there, anybody who decides, or they message me on the PSN, who decide to message me on the PSN, if they need any help, feel free to ask. Just ask me, and I will do what I can to help everybody, or try to help everybody else out. But keep in mind, if I am away, or if I am on but I'm not responding, that just only means I'm probably helping somebody. But give a message, and I'll respond as soon as I can. But this is Layla, and I'm gonna say bye bye for now, and talk to you later. Bye.